Hey everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampItCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm trying to get my, zoom in a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Thanks for joining me today. We are finally back from vacation. We were gone a long time and I'm still recovering. We had a 48-hour travel 2 days coming home with very little sleep. So, and then my schedule's way off. So I've been waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning the last 2 days. I'm getting a lot done early, but I am exhausted by like 8 o'clock. So that's been an adjustment. But my husband and I went to Egypt and Jordan, which was kind of a bucket list thing for me. And we saw pyramids, we saw all kinds of temples, and Petra and Jerash and Karnak, and just Valley of the Kings, the whole 9 yards. So we did a little Nile cruise and just had a fabulous time. So yeah, it was great. We also had our oldest daughter had her baby as we were flying home. So we talked to her when we were in Germany, and she at a layover, and they were in the hospital, and then I could not get a hold of her for 9 hours flying to Chicago. So finally in Chicago we were able to FaceTime and see the new baby, and she wants us to quarantine for a couple weeks, make sure we're not carrying any germs or anything that might affect the baby. So we are just FaceTiming a lot, every day, a couple times. So, yeah, so lots happening here. And now, excuse me, I'm getting caught up with a lot of things I ran out of time for, and prepping for the next month and a half, so, or 2 months. So that's what's happening right now. So today, I had to get my Paper Pumpkin bonus project done because I had run out of time before I left. So I thought I would do one of each of these cards. This was our October Paper Pumpkin kit. And I personally love the Paper Pumpkin kits. So I'm going to show you these, and we're going to make one of each. And then we're going to make our bonus project that I send to all my customers each month. So this comes with 9 cards, 3 of each design, and it comes with these cute envelopes. So those are all the same for this kit. It comes with a stamp set, which has these sentiments: Merry Christmas, joy to the world, deck the halls. It's got a star and some little kind of snowflake sparkle things. I already have some of them on my block. It comes with a pecan pie Stampin' Spot. It comes with some dimensionals and some red sequins, and then some glue dots. I tend to use my seal adhesive instead of the glue dots. I save those for other things. And then it comes also with some tear and tape, which we may or may not use. We'll see. Okay, so I've already kind of separated all the die cut pieces. So we're just going to make one of each. I'll set that aside, and then I'll finish these up after. Now these are for the sentiments, and they always give us an extra one just in case. And what you might not be able to tell is this right here is flocked. This is like a soft flocked piece, and it's going to line up like this to make our tree. Isn't that cute? And then the stars also has some flocking. That's red flocking and the green. Okay, and then this sentiment is for the Merry Christmas, I believe. So we're gonna do our best. I'm going to put it here so I can see a little better. To line that up, let me just lay it down clean, and hopefully this will work. Okay, if not, I've got one extra one just in case. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do our stamping. Get Merry Christmas. And let's see if we can get this on here, centered, an angle. Okay, perfect. All right, that's great. All right, I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing in the background. So let's do this. We've got this piece. These are going to be popped up. So let's grab our dimensionals. We're going to put 2 on this one. All right, I think I'm going to, now this is what it says to use the double-sided tape to put this down. I'm just going to use some of my seal adhesive. And this is going to go flat on the card front. And then this is going to go, this is the bottom tier, down kind of low. And then a couple dimensionals on this one. It will overlap a little, so I'm putting my dimensionals a little higher. I've not completely looked at the instructions. So we're just going to hope that that's the way it's going to go. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, and then one more. Maybe we'll use a glue dot to stick that on the top of the tree. Put glue dot right there. And let's see. Let's see how we're going to put this. I think I'm going to do this one. It feels like the tallest. And then Merry Christmas is going to go right here. This is popped up on the right and then adhered into the middle. So we're going to put one dimensional there. Put a little bit of adhesive there. And put our Merry Christmas right there. Cute! Okay, and we're going to put, I think, a large and 2 small. You just put them wherever you want. I'll put 2, and then another small. We'll put that one over here. You could put them on the tree too. Isn't that cute? So quick. All right, let's do our next card. All right, this is the next one. We'll do one of those. We've got one of those. That's for the sentiment. We've got the 2 different ornament shapes and then the holly leaf. And I think that's all of our pieces for this one. Okay. So the question is, do the little sprigs go up or down? It looks like they're going up, but I think they could go down as well. It can go either way. So I'm going to do mine down. I'm looking to see if there's anything on here. You can do up or down. I think the sample shows it up, but I feel like down is the way to go for some reason. Okay, so let's adhere this onto the front. We're only showing a little bit of that pattern anyway. All right, this is going to be popped up. Let's see which way is that going to go? I think like this. So we are going to pop up the larger. Okay. I'm just looking at pictures. Hopefully we're going to get this right. Okay. It looks like it is over on the side, about this far. I'm going to look and see because needs to go up. That's going to go right here. Is that far enough? I think I'm gonna put it up just a hair more, just to be safe. Okay, this we're going to adhere on top. Probably glue dots would have been good, but that's okay. This is going to go right on the edge, just like that. And then we are going to use dimensionals on here. I think just put those two there. And put it right there. I think that's perfect. Okay, we're going to stamp Deck the Halls. I do not have this one on a block yet, so let's grab it. Okay, Deck the Halls. Not too bad. And this is going to pop up on the left side and adhere on the right side. And we could put it up or down. I think on the sample it's up a little further. Let's see where it's gonna go. It kind of covers that leaf, but I'm gonna put the leaf under, put it under the leaf. Okay. I don't know why this is giving me such a hard time. It's not hard. Okay. Just like that, and then we're gonna grab a large and two small of the sequins, and we'll put one right there. And that is it for that card. Isn't that cute? These are also pretty. Okay, let's do our last one. Let's see. This one's got a lot of pieces. We have got a flocked word for background for joy. O-Y-J. And then I think we're doing two of these. All right. Let's see. This is going to go landscape. And this is the background for our words. Okay, cute. It's got that pecan pie color right there. Okay, this is for the joy. So I'm actually going to use just a teeny bit of liquid glue to put our letters on. I feel like that would be less messy. Let's do the Y next. And the O in the middle. It's a little bit of an angle. That's okay. All right. Now we're supposed to stamp to the world underneath the joy. Okay. Let's lay it here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, that was easy. Okay. And then we've got this is going to kind of go behind there. Oh, that's cute. And then this one will go under here. I think that's it. That looks about right. These, I'm just looking to see what I'm doing here. So I make sure I get them on. Okay, the Joy is popped up. 2. I'm going to put 4 on there. And this goes below it. Trying to see. This goes under there. And these are popped up as well. But it's going to overlap just a little bit right at the base of the flower. So I'm going to just put a little dimensional there. And let's see if we can attach it and then put it all together at once. Okay, we'll kind of do that one. And then this one. Okay. And then we're going to just 1, 2. Okay, and we'll put it all at once. All right, this is the hardest part, is just getting these backgrounds off. Okay. Centered. Perfect. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, on this one we're going to use 2 large, and it says 3 small. I don't know if we have enough. We'll see. I'm going to do a large one right here, a small, and 1 more small. Go that route. All right, cute. So those were the 3 cards, and there's 3 of each from our Paper Pumpkin kit. Now, my bonus project, I used a piece of Petal Pink. I had some of these that I had cut wrong actually before. So these are 4 by 11. So it's just a little narrower. And so I cut this designer paper. This is from the special delivery. What is it? It's the North Pole Delivery Suite. And this is the one. It has some pets on the back, but it has all the little mailed cards and letters. So I cut this 3 3/4 by 5 1/4 to just fit on a slightly narrower card front. And then I die cut a tag from the Festive Friends bundle. It has a snowman, an elf, and Santa Claus. So I did it in vanilla to kind of go with some of the colors on here. And we're going to do a little stamping using our pecan pie, and we're going to do Joy on the top of our tag. And if you don't have this bundle, you can use whatever tag. You could just cut a rectangle if you want. And then I'm going to do To the World. We're going to do that on the bottom, hopefully straight. And let's go ahead and do Merry Christmas on the inside. I'm just going to stamp it like that. Okay. Merry Christmas. Perfect. And I've got a couple of the little die cut characters. I might just use the owl. I think that looks cute. I did my sample and I used one of the little dogs, because these are just too cute. Okay, I'm going to tie a bow in the top of this. if you don't get Paper Pumpkin through me or through anyone else, it is a monthly kit. Comes right to your door, automatic billing and payment, and you can skip a month if you want here and there, or just get them every month. I get them every month because I love them. I don't have to cut anything. I don't have to think about it. I can just enjoy making them, and then I use them. So I'll put a link in the description on my on this YouTube video. So if you would like to try it out for a month or two, I always send a bonus project because as my thank you for being a subscriber. So not only do you get your kit, but you get an extra free card to make. And so I'm using these, they're called Dear Dots, and they are from the same suite as the designer paper. And I'm using these that go with the Petal Pink. You can just kind of put those wherever you want. And that is it. Isn't that cute? He's got the, I picked the animals that had the little letters because of the letter background. I love this card. So this went out to my subscribers today. And yeah, so if you are interested in purchasing or signing up for the monthly kit, I would encourage you to do so, and you'll get an extra bonus project every month. So this month we have new online exclusives that have come out. So lots of new product to try this month. And anyone who places an order of $50 or more before tax and shipping with me will receive a kit of our card class projects for the month. I'm going to be working on those next. I don't have them designed yet. They're kind of in my mind, but we're going to be working on that. And yeah, so I'd love to have your business. Make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And let's see if we have anybody watching so we can say hello. Oh, hi, Kathleen. Let's see Kathleen on Saturday. All right, so thanks everyone for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.